We are live, ma'am. So, hello and good evening. Welcome to today's YouTube live of Skill Pe Charcha with Gandhi Mati ma'am. So today we have Gandhi Mati ma'am, who has an overall experience of more than 13 years in the field of education, which includes mentoring, counseling in reputed institutions such as uh, St. Anne's Vizag in Andhra Pradesh, Loyola College of Chennai, Times Private Limited, St. Pius Degree and PG College, Telangana, and LSIP Delhi. So, ma'am, we are glad you have joined us on today's session. So, ma'am, can you please introduce yourself? If I've missed anything,
No, Rishabh, you have not missed anything. Hello, my dear learners. How are you all? So, hope you all are going to be interacting with me. And let me just open up today's session. As you all know, you are all aware of the topic. But still, let me just start up the session with a note. Like you all would have learned, actually, I don't need to tell. You don't learn to walk by following rules, you learn by doing and by falling over. Am I right or wrong? Yes, you are right, and everybody is right because only when you fall over, then only you will get up. You can just see a small child, it will struggle to just get up and hold the wall, and slowly it will start lifting its tender legs and it will straighten its legs. And there are no rules that it has to do like that, it has done on its own. You learn only by doing, my dears, and by falling over. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Mrs. Gandhimati Balaji, your mentor from Skill Edge. And I have some 14 years, as Rishabh said about me. I have 14 years of experience in the field of education, covering all the segments, mostly, I think, all the segments in education. And I'm very much passionate in teaching and also mentoring and guiding the young learners. Right. How can I start this session? Because your topic is very clear that you all want to enter, you're all striving to enter into the top companies. You all are freshers, many will be, some will be having some experience, some won't be having any experience, but still, you all have the dream and that drive that, yeah, I want to reach a level that where everybody wants to appreciate. You all need that appreciation. You all need that pat in your back. So, let us just go ahead with what is that, how you can do so. As I started my session by saying that you don't learn to walk by following rules, you learn only by doing. So for those who have the penchant for sales and marketing, good communication skills, and motivated in work, in a very motivated, what is that motivation? That drive, that passion to work in a very competitive environment. Business development is the best career option for you all. When I say business development, it also refers to sales development. So which refers to what? What is the sales development? It means what? It refers to the top. You all know the funnel, how it looks. It will be like this, right? So we all call this as sales development because it refers to the top of the funnel activities. This is mainly conducted to identify, connect with, and ultimately qualify the leads with particularly high buying potential. So the top of the funnel, identify, connect them, and then ultimately you have to qualify the leads that leads to high buying potential. Okay, we all should understand that 2019, the pandemic period, the impact of coronavirus, and that has in India, if you especially take that, it has been largely disruptive in terms of economic activity as well as the loss of human lives. So when we say that the path to recovery is still on, yes, we are recovering and we will recover. So the path to recovery of the economy, despite the socio-economic impact of COVID-19 around the world, I'm not talking only about India, around the world, India's relentless entrepreneurs have worked, my dears, tirelessly during this period to contribute to the economy and contribute towards the COVID-19 relief efforts. It's not only to just uplift the economy, it is also they contributed towards the COVID-19 relief efforts. You would have seen that people helping each other, that is, if anybody, if they want the oxygen cylinder, it has been supplied immediately, and people were ready to help. That is the unity, and that is the India. It's not only in India, it happened all throughout the world. People helped each other, and they come to know that our economy should not be a burden, it should not be down, it should be uplifted. And that has also happened, and that contribution also, these young entrepreneurs, they have worked tirelessly during that period, and they contributed to the economy. Okay, so if I say this, what is that we immediately, what is that we need to resolve? Is that how we can, that is, for example, if you take that economy, when we say job market, the opportunities, were it there to the fullest extent? That may be a question. So we all will be thinking that whether the job market was good or bad or what is that. So humans, we need to resolve that problem. Any problem, there is a solution. For example, if you take the startups, जो नया शुरू किया ना उन लोगों ने startups and the job creation, if you take the Indian startup ecosystem is growing faster, my dears, globally. You all know that with 92 unicorn startups by 2022. Madam, what is that you're talking about? Unicorn. What is that unicorn? The term unicorn means what? It refers to startups. स्टार्टअप का मतलब पता है ना आपको, जो नया कंपनी नया शुरू किया, they want to start something new, those new ideas and those new initiatives or those new creativeness being invested by someone. Because we cannot, those startup companies or those small entrepreneurs, they cannot put the huge amount, so they just go in for the investors, and those investors, if they like in, they enter into or they contribute to this particular venture only if they think that this particular project has got growth perspective. So the term unicorn, it refers to what? Startup which is valued at more than $1 billion US. And what is that unicorn, madam? It is like udte hue ghoda. Kyun, madam? Aisa kyun? Why that name? This particular name I didn't give because it has been given by Alan Lee, an investor, and he is called as the venture capitalist. Who's he? He is called as Alan Lee. He is a person who coined this term. He only called that it should be called as unicorn. Unicorn, just imagine. That means you all will be flying that startups, when they do wonders, their product has got the good market, a big market, a huge brand. Think about it. Rest is history. So that is what Alan Lee said, that it should be coined as, it should be termed as unicorn. That refers to startup companies, those who are valued at more than $1 billion US. So when I say venture capitalist, iska matlab kya hai? See, these startup companies, if I say startup companies, with the potential to grow, they need a certain amount of investment. Usko to thoda investment chahiye, hai na? Ye to pakka pata hai, sab logon ko pata hai. So these startup companies with the potential to grow, since they need some small amount of investment, what these wealthy investors will do, those who can invest huge amount, those wealthy investors, they like to invest their capital in such businesses with long-term growth perspective. Okay, if I just invest in this company, this Naya Soch or this new startup company may have a long-term business or growth perspective. In that perspective, they think and they will start investing on those startups. So this particular capital which has been provided by the investors, they are called as venture capital, and those who do this investment, they are called as venture capitalists, the investors, those who invest their amount to a startup company where they think that this particular company has a potential to grow, and they think about the long-term growth perspective, and they invest such huge money on such startups. So they are called as venture capitalists. I think you all are very clear with what is the concept behind this unicorn or the startups, and why the investors have to do all these aspects, right? Even if you take our president, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, he specifically emphasized how the startups of India are ushering in new era of opportunity for, especially for we Indians. If you take the Indian unicorns, they have already started appearing this year. You all know that? It's only now, the month is now May, I think. We are going to be halfway through now, but still, Indian unicorns, they have already started appearing this year in 2022. That is with, if you take the startups like Mama Earth, skin product company, it is being the first unicorn company, followed by we have this Fractal Analytics. Fractal Analytics, it is a multinational artificial intelligence company that provides services in consumer packaged goods, insurance, healthcare, life sciences, and what I can say, retail and technology, and also they didn't leave the financial sector also, so including financial sectors. So Mama Earth, Fractal Analytics, 2022 May. I'm talking about 2022, my dears. Note down. These are all the unicorn startup companies which have started their progress from the year 2022. So Mama Earth, Fractal Analytics, Lead School, LEAD, you would have heard about it. A lot of offerings are coming in Indeed and Naukri. You would have seen that. Lead School, that is India's largest school. It's an edu-tech company. And if we want to talk about Darwin Box, they knew that it is a company, it is we can say that it's a startup of a new era in HR management software. And DealShare, DEAL, DealShare. It is India's #1 grocery and delivery app. Elastic Run. What is this Elastic Run? It is also a startup company in the year 2022, my dear learners. It is a B2B e-commerce startup in India. And we have this Live Space. It is also a home interior and renovation company. All and much more, guys. Everything is on the way or on the queue, and they all are going to have their huge, already they have started, and many more companies are on the row, and they are waiting to hire you. And already established, you all know about, you all know, learned about this already existing unicorn companies or the startup companies. Like if you take, for example, the giants like it's a very renowned companies like, which is right in front of your screen, like Flipkart. If I say Flipkart, we know that it is the headquarters is in Bangalore, and you know that Flipkart is a e-commerce marketplace. And the founders are Binny Bansal and Sachin Bansal. It was founded in the year 2007. And you know, my dears, who are all the investors for Flipkart? Walmart, Tencent, SoftBank, and much more. So now Flipkart, they are the best startup company for e-commerce marketplace. So rest is history. We all know about it. And then another startup company, if you can see that, Byju's. If we say Byju's, everybody will get sparkle. My God, it is doing wonders everywhere. Everybody, tuitions, everything together, all in one, 2 in 1, 3 in 1, 4 in 1. Advertisements are thronging here and thither and thither. You can see Byju's, Byju's, Byju's. Headquartered at Bangalore. Industry, you all know that it is an edu-tech industry, that is we can say distance education, M-learning, and the founders, you all very well know his name itself, Baiju, Ravindran and Divya Gokulnath. It was founded in the year 2011. And you know, my dear, who are the investors? They are the ARIN, AARIN, ARIN Capital and BOND, Bond. They are the investors for Byju's. So Byju's, we all know that it's a learning app, and we have much more. Paytm Karo, that's all. Rest is history. Headquartered at, you all know that it is in Uttar Pradesh. That is at Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and the industry is e-commerce finance. And you know the founder, who is the founder, is Vijay Shekhar Sharma, and this was founded in the year 2010. I think it is in August 2010. And you know the investors for Paytm? It's a Chinese-based #1 e-commerce platform. If I say Jack Ma, what is that you remember? Yes, Alibaba is the investor for Paytm. Alibaba, Ant Group, AGH Holdings, Saif Partners, T. Rowe Price, Discovery Capital, and Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. So they all are the investors for Paytm. Are they not successful? They are making a big round elsewhere. And another startup company you all know about, I can just keep on telling you throughout the night also, because Lord are there. So many startups who are flourished, and they are yet to enter into the market and do wonders. Lot more to come also. Ola Cabs, if you take, they are the industry, it is the transportation industry. You all know the founders, who are the founders for Ola Cabs, Bhavish Agarwal and Ankit Bhatti, and they are founded in the year 2010. 2010, really, it was a era of unicorn companies. And the investors are none other than SoftBank Group, Tiger Global, and if you take the DST Global, Matrix Partners, and of course, Tencent. They are all the investors for Ola Cabs. Okay, and then we have other companies like if I say Zomato, if I say Swiggy, you can say Oyo Rooms. My goodness, the list is going on like anything, right? I think you all are imagining, you're all in the imaginary world that, madam, next I'm going to be there. Yes, you will be there. Don't worry, my dears. You will certainly be there. I will tell you what is that you need. You only need to have the sheer willpower and confidence. Okay, if you take Zomato, they are headquartered at Gurgaon, Haryana, India, and you know that they are the online food ordering and retail. And Mr. Deepinder Goyal, Pankaj Chadha, they are the founders. And you know who are all the investors for Zomato? Info Edge, Sitwala Capital, BOI Capital, Ant Financial, and Bally Gifford. They are all the investors for Zomato. Likewise, we have startup companies like Policy Bazaar. You can see the round of advertisements. Anytime if you open the TV, you get Paytm, you get Zomato, you get Policy Bazaar. All are just thronging in. They are just doing the advertisements in a unique way. Like they are unicorns, they do their advertisements and branding also in a unique way, so that reach is very important, my dears. Once the brand is reached, you know, one small thing I want to tell you, that if you take the nano cars, when it was introduced in the market, it was going on very well. Actually, later what happened, suddenly the market was very down. You know what JRD Tata said, actually, Tata's group chairman, he said that, I think I should have not made the brand as the cheapest car in India. Rather than I would have made the comfort. It is of the car is of very comfort. I would have spoken more about the comfort. And also, what is that? That is the usage of the car. It should be convenient. So I would have used the branding in such a way, and should not have used that it is the cheapest car. He felt like that. Because once the Tata Nano Cars market, when it was down, then during the interview, Tata said that I should have not made the branding as cheapest car, rather than it is the most influencing. Actually, if you say that, rather than the cheapest, the more apt word there is actually, he felt is, it is of convenient. It is of, mere usage. It is for all, it covers every nook and corner of Indian people, that everybody will have a car. So instead of using that word cheaper, I would have used that most influenced, or it is a convenient package, like that I should have used. So that is what branding nowadays, how you are going to brand your product, how you are going to make it in the market, that's going to play the major role. So as I said, Zomato, Policy Bazaar, everything is there in front of you, Policy Bazaar, and you can say, what are the other startups we have in the year 2022? Come on, my dears, let us list it out. Can anyone help me? Come on, Flipkart, PhonePe, Bharat Pay, then we have Dream 11, and then we have, as I already told you, Byju's are there, Ola is there, Wayo Rooms is there, Swiggy, Zomato, Make My Trip, and then Nika, Policy Bazaar, Droom, Big Basket, Paytm, as we told already, MyGlam, and Farm Easy, the ad used to come like that. So Farm Easy, and then Udan, Lens Cuts. You go to the Lens Cut showroom, like where the dresses and other things will be displayed in the same way. The glasses are also, the spectacles are also, the frames, everything is displayed. Like each and every, this one, what to say, a particular, it is like a stage lift and a lift for every spectacle. You can just see once when you enter into Lens Cart. Okay, and otherwise we can have this big basket, as I told you, Cars 24, Vedantu, Lysias, and we have this nobroker.com and Lead School, Darwin Box, Deal Share, etc., 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 and lot of unicorn companies are coming, my dears, for you all, to take you all to that companies. So what is that we need to do? So India has already 88 unicorns, worth 295.99 billion US dollars, my dears, as of February 9th, 2022. I'm not telling the figure of reason, I'm telling the figure of February 2022, this year. 295.99 billion US dollars. 88 unicorns already there in India. Okay, madam, you have talked about unicorns, you have talked about startups. We all know about what is the startup companies are all about and how so many startups are there. So as you say, as I said the list, you also would come up with a lot of other companies which I forgot means. Hope you know that. What are the other startup companies, or we call that unicorn companies? Okay. When I say that, madam, what are the job roles? What is that? For example, I don't have any experience, I'm a fresher, and up to 2 years, what is that job role I may get when I want to enter into a startup company? You may enter as what? Business development executive, or you will be called as business development associate, marketing executives, sales associate, customer relationship management executive, CRM executive, and what to say, marketing executives, sales representatives. All these are the various terms or various job roles you may immediately get when you join an unicorn company. Okay, so we have a lot of other roles also, but executives, associates, representatives, all this within the span of 5 years, within 5 years, you all will move to the level of business development manager, sales managers, customer relationship manager, marketing manager, sales manager. All this will happen only by handful of experience when you prove who you are. Because in sales, you are easily identified, my dears. The work you do, the job you do, the effort you put, everything is easily identified. So don't worry about your job roles. The same business development associate, within a span of 5 years, he or she can become business development manager. So the heading roles will definitely happen only when you prove in sales who you are. So what is that required, ma'am? So you talked about job roles and everything. So what is that I have to do? If you take that, the average unicorn salary, it ranges approximately from 5.9 lakhs per year, my dears, for a sales executive. Salary estimates, or really it is based on the 88 or the 89 unicorn salaries that is received from various employees of unicorn. I'm not talking about the general, I'm talking about the salaries collaterally. What does that mean? Approximately rupees 5.9 lakhs per year for sales executives. Sales executive, like it depends on companies. Actually, it varies within. It varies among companies. Sales executives generally they say that experience up to from 0 to 7 years. There are 16 type of salaries they have. 3,30,000 per year. Senior sales executives, 2 to 9 years of experience. That is, there are salary ranges from 10 type of salaries are there. 4,40,000 per year. And the list goes on, my dears. Business development associate salary in India, if you take, it is 3.1 lakhs per year for employees with less than 1 year of experience, up to 3 years. And if you ask me, the average unicorn monthly salary, that is the Denmark monthly salary ranges from approximately, if you take 10,955, maybe it's like looking like a Bata that is pricing. So 10,955 Bata is 999. You all know that 899, 599, like that. So this company, the startup company also, the salary ranges from approximately 11,000 per month for sales coordinator to 18,000 or 19,000 per month for business development. Because it all depends. Different companies, they have different pay scales, my dears. Don't worry. Different companies, they have the different pay scales. For example, if you take Byju's, they are all the leading, they are all in the top. In unicorn companies, if you say that, they are in the top, they are listing in the top. Okay, so in that case, these Byju's, their salary, in India, it is rupees 6.4 lakhs per year for employees with less than 1 year of experience to 4 years. Up to 4 years. They have kept the slab up to 6.4 lakhs per year. Just think about it. So the startup companies, the unicorn companies, what are the job roles and what are the salary packages? Everything, it's all fabulous. Only thing is we need to enter. How to enter? What is that I need? Okay, that is what is that we need, how we can enter and how we can do wonders. All is there right in front of you. What is that you need to do? What is that we need to possess? My dears, always remember new ideas and endless opportunities. Opportunities, jo hai na, once when you get the opportunities, don't say, ऐसा reject mat karo. Use that opportunity. It is going to be your stepping stone for success. Get creative. Get creative about it. Go for a talk. Talk to people and ask them about their problems. Think of an idea that where you can solve a problem in big scale. कहाँ किसी ना किसी को प्रॉब्लम है तो हम कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे? जैसा सोचो, एक्सट्रीम तक जाओ. Go to the extreme. That how you can solve the problem. Get big, get creative. Do everything that could be done. As you all know that in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the last need is nothing but self-actualization. To become more and more of what one is, to become everything that one is capable of becoming. My dears, this process is unending. It will go on. Our needs, our wants will go on and on and on and on. You also need to be like that. You need to learn. Something new is there. Come on, learn it. Somewhere or somewhere it will help you. So do everything that could be done. Exhaust all the possibilities and resources. You cannot say that, madam, I tried very hard, but I didn't get. Don't say that. Somewhere you lack. Retrospect yourself that where you went wrong. Exhaust all the possibilities and also the resources. You can never say that I didn't achieve, my efforts fail. You will never say that. So what is that? Endless opportunities are there. Opportunities are huge. You cannot say that there are no opportunities, ma'am. You cannot say. Endless opportunities, endless experimentation. But my dear learners, this life takes on a new sense of freedom and endless possibilities. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So what are the skills you required? What is that you think that you require for this? Patience. Overnight, you cannot be sales superstar. You cannot be. Nobody can be a sales superstar. Or even in films also, if you take those overnight stars are all flops. You need to have that willpower. You need to have the patience. What are the skills you need to have? You need to, it's not that what is that you possess. You need to get experience into it. Once the opportunity comes, come on, use all your skills. Don't say that it is not possible for me. Rather than apply the scenario that if at all me, nobody can do it. Madam, is it not sounding overconfidence? No problem. Let it be overconfidence. But if you want to shine, you need to be confident. You need to be confident on what you do. So patience is required, hard work is required, sheer will. श्योर विल व्हाट इज दैट उसका मतलब क्या है जैसा मुझे नहीं करेंगे तो किसी और नहीं कर सकते हैं जैसा सोच होना है आपके मन में persistence never give up once you just fail come on get up as I told you in the beginning once the child fall down what it will do it will try to grab the wall and try to lift its spirits up. Come on, see everybody, cheer me up. I'm walking. I've started walking. So the parents will be very happy. They will cheer up. Come on, बच्चू, come on, आगे बढ़ो, आगे जा, आगे आजा, आगे आजा, आजा, आजा करके दे बोलेंगे ना. So जैसा ही आपको भी सोच होना है. Once when you fall down, don't think that you have lost everything. You have to come out with that same falling down. Why I fall down? Why did I do that? Come on, let me just cheer. You need to pat yourself back. You need to pat your back by yourself, saying that I am the best. So, what is that you need to have? The skills you need to possess. You need to have patience, hard work, sheer will, persistence, that is never give up attitude, assertiveness. Assertive, I can do assertiveness, communication skills, obviously. Madam, I don't have that. I am a bit poor in communication skills. I cannot do much. I am really lacking in that. Don't say that. Nobody lacks anything. Everybody has everything. The only thing is you're not making an effort. You are lazy. You don't want to because others are laughing. What others will think? You think that in mind because of that you are not developing. You could not, what to say, maximize your confidence. That is the problem. The problem is in your court. You retrospect that where you go wrong. Okay, I need to practice. Go in front of the mirror, stand in front of the mirror, practice, speak, read lot of books, my dears. You will learn new words. When you know new words, you will apply it in your communication. That is where the development starts. Empathy, entering into the shoes of others. What is that? Will you sell this product to you? First of all, you need to understand that. Can you sell this product to you? Then only you can sell the product to others because you need to have that honesty, truthfulness, empathy, and you need to practice a lot and right attitude. All these skills, if you possess, you are definitely going to be a sales superstar. You can achieve progress, you can see success very soon. But what is that you need to have? That willpower. I can do. I will try my level best. My dear learners, please put the efforts. Results are not in our hands. But efforts can you put? Yes or no? Can you put the efforts? Yes. You can put the efforts. Once the opportunity has come, don't say that I cannot. I will try. You try and see, you go wrong, you commit mistakes. From mistakes only, my dears, you can learn and you can flourish. That is the skill you need to possess. That confidence, that hard work, that willpower, that persistence, communication skills, everything will fall in its place. Okay, so what is that? We at Skill Edge, we are offering this business development edge, a niche point in realizing dreams where the courses for you are developed and executed to provide you all 100% skilling for a particular job role. My dears, ensuring a guaranteed employability. That is what we at Skill Edge here, we do for you learners. So what is that we are doing it, how we are doing it? Then right away you will be thinking about that. What is that you offer? So in the skill edge, you all will motivate us, you will help us, you will guide us. So what is that you will be doing? What is that you will be offering? So we have our own package of what is that? The modules, the course modules, which is going to help you, which is going to take you to learn and know about various concepts in sales. Like the courses which shows you the roadmap of 12 weeks, which includes what? We will give you assignments and we will conduct regular tests. My dears, always remember, we are there to train you. We are there to coach you. The ball is in your court. You need to play 4 or you need to hit 6. You have to decide. We are there to offer you. We are there to impart knowledge, but you need to participate. This is the stage, my dears. Nobody will get the stage. Everybody cannot get the stage. So you have got a stage. What is that you have to prove? I don't understand. I have to improve in this. I have to, please motivate us. We are there to guide you. We are there to mentor you. We are there to provide you assistance by giving you all sort of guidance. You need to take up it in the right way and do what we say. If you are not doing any homework, even in sales also, if you are not doing in your job also, if you are not doing your homework properly, you cannot think about improvisation. Same here, when you are taking up a course, when you just want to develop, आपको तो क्या करना है? थोड़ा नहीं, ज़्यादा ही मुश्किल है, मुश्किल मत सोचो, जैसा ही, if I put efforts, if I try, something for the good only they are saying, if you take it in that way, आप आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. You can grow in your career, you can grow in your life. Everything happens good for you at the right time. So these courses, the roadmap is very clear, my dears, right in front of you, of the 12 weeks we give, which includes assignments as well as regular tests. So we will prepare you in the course modules like, as we say, sales, all about sales. B2B, business to business sales process, belief mindset, which is very much required. So the lead generation, lead nurturing, sales funnel stages, sales velocity, sales playbook. Once when you enter into a company, you will be given what? A sales playbook. We are there to explain you what is that, and we will give you the examples and guidance with regard to sales playbook and all the other modules which are right in front of you, like value proposition, sales pitch, discovering needs, negotiation and objection handling in sales, referrals, and of course, my dears, closing the sale. Everywhere we say, now come on, try to close the sale, try to close the sale. But there are various processes and various steps and various concepts and various ideas and fundas you need to learn when you want to close the sale. How we are going to do? We are there to guide you. We will provide you the assistance within 12 weeks with all your assignments and tests and the interaction. That is more important. When you communicate, you cannot say that I don't possess the communication. Only when you interact with us, you talk, you speak out. What is that in your mind? You speak out. Speak through your mind, even if your voice shakes. Come on, speak out. This is the right chance, the right stage. Use it to the fullest extent. So you hit and you will be the winner and you will definitely be successful. So what is that and what is that more I want to say? It is nothing but a ship, my dears, a ship. They can't set sail until you lift the anchor. So remove all your inhibitions. Inhibitions का मतलब क्या है? Something that holds you. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? निषेध. Something that holds you back, something which is stopping you. So remove all those inhibitions and set sail and come out victorious. So will you all do that? Hopefully, not hopefully, it is the big, B-I-G, big, and the Y-E-S, louder. Yes. So let us meet in various sessions, in our classrooms, in our the sessions where we are going to discuss with lots and lots of topic. Until then, it's your mentor from Skill Edge, Gandhimati Bala, signing off. Tata, bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for explaining us exactly what are unicorns, what are unicorn, what their examples, what they exactly do, what are venture capitals, and what are the skills required for being into these top companies, and explaining the salary packages, how do they range, how are the salary packages being defined. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us with us. And and thank you all the students who are there live on the YouTube. We appreciate you being us. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.